Hi everyone, this is my test ride of the BMW R1200. It was part of BMW Motorrad Day at a local dealership here in Ottawa. We're outside the dealership getting suited up. I'll be riding that midnight blue R1200RT. My GoPro camera is firmly mounted to the right side of my helmet, and it should give you a clear picture of what's happening. It's always good to start the ride off without stalling the bike. A little bit of throttle, a little easy on the clutch, and off we go. Pat from the dealership is in the yellow, orange vest up ahead. He'll be leading the pack of 6 BMW bikes. And the chap in the yellow helmet is from BMW Motorrad in Toronto, and he'll be bringing up the rear. We're just waiting here to get on Pine Club Road, a little bit of traffic. And wouldn't you know it, my first shift, or first to second, I completely missed. The gear lever on the 1200RT is rather stiff, so you need to be a little bit more aggressive with the shift. And once I figured that out, it was very easy to go up and down the gearbox. A couple of things that sort of stand out as we get rolling here. You do sit a little bit higher up in the saddle, which is great. It gives you a terrific view of the road ahead. I was a little bit concerned considering I'm in Team Challenge, but I had no problem with balancing the motorcycle at stoplights and stuff like that. The other thing that struck me right away is the mirrors. The rear view mirrors are mounted in the fairing, so they're a little bit lower. They're huge, and they provide a wonderful view of what's behind you. The other thing that struck me right away was the grips. I found the grips a little bit on the thin side. On my Suzuki I have teriyaki grips, so they're a little bit thicker, a little bit more padding. So I did find my hands cramping up a little bit during the 90-minute test drive. But once I figured it out, it was fine. It was okay. Plenty of power from the Boxer engine. I think it's rated at about 110 brake horsepower. Plenty of power for in-city riding, obviously, and just a pure joy out on the open road. It seems to be comfortable in the 3,000 to 5,000 RPM range. Beautiful sounds coming from the exhaust. The other thing worth mentioning is the windscreen. The windscreen is adjustable for height. A little button on the left-hand side of the grips. You could probably extend probably about 6 to 8 inches, and incredible that small piece of plexiglass actually blocks out a lot of the buffeting and wind noise. You notice that we're in staggered formation. We do bunch up at stop signs and lights, which is fine. But once we get rolling, we go back to our staggered formation. Didn't take me very long to get comfortable with this motorcycle. We're coming up to a stop. We're still headed out of city limits. We got to come to a stop, and Pat decided to have a little bit of fun with us all, and he zoomed away off quickly from the stop sign, which is fine. It caught us a little bit off guard, but we had a little bit of fun with it. So from a standing start and not a heavy throttle, but an aggressive throttle, we were doing 120, probably less than 7 seconds, comfortably in 4th gear. Getting back to the bike itself, it's not a lightweight. It's almost 600 pounds, but it didn't feel heavy. That's the odd part of it. Very maneuverable, very stable on the open road. We're coming up to the on-ramp for Highway 416. We're currently on Highway 43. I love this on-ramp. It's a double apex right-hand turn, and again, we're in formation, but we go into single file going into the on-ramp. I held second gear pretty much throughout the whole on-ramp, exiting in second gear probably around 80 kilometers an hour. Unfortunately, where we merged onto Highway 416, there was construction happening, so we're down to single lane. It was supposed to be at 80 kilometer an hour zone that traffic was moving closer to 100, but there was no fuss, no must merge into traffic. Twist the throttle a little bit, and there we go. I went into 6th gear awfully quickly. I just wanted to see what type of RPM the engine would be throwing in top gear, and it was below 3,000, so fairly relaxed in the cruising gear. So once we got past the construction, I put the windscreen up, and the buffeting and the noise went away. Not all of it, but greatly reduced. So we passed a few cars along the way, and we ended up getting into the right-hand lane, cruising at a comfortable 110 to 120. And the new pavement certainly helped. Nice smooth pavement. I fooled the cruise control. It was easy to engage and disengage. Certainly gave my right hand a nice rest. The next segment I decided to leave in because it was kind of funny. We got 6 BMW motorcycles cruising along probably in top gear, about 120, 125, and the Ontario Provincial Police SUV just zoomed right by us. Constable, she must have been going at least 150. Just to go by us that quickly. Didn't bat an eyelash. Not a problem. Didn't even look at us. And the next segment's another 30-second segment, and I decided to leave it in. There was another convoy of motorcycles that passed us. We were in our own formation, and the other convoy was in its formation. So they went by us. We're probably cruising at this point, probably around 110. And they went right by us. I found out a little bit later on that the group was from Kingston, and they were headed up to Parliament Hill, part of a rally for motorcycle awareness here in Ontario. In front of the convoy, you'll hear and feel the rumble of a Harley Davidson. I think it was either a Road King or a Gold Blood. So we're coming up to the Hunt Club Road exit off of 416, and pretty much the end of the journey here. So I lowered the windscreen, and you can notice the buffeting coming back and the wind noise and all of that. We'll run from 6th gear all the way down to 1st gear to a full stop at the end of the ramp. We finally caught up to Pat. Pat was having a fun time with the switches. So we're turning on to Cedar Hill Drive. And then a left turn at the light to get out to Hunt Club Road east to get back to the dealership. All in all, the 1200RT, wonderful motorcycle. It was aggressive when you wanted it to be, and it was laid back when you wanted it to be. Easy to maneuver at city speeds and at highway speeds. I was concerned a little bit with the ride height. But I got used to it pretty quickly. Certainly a lot of luggage space. There's cubby holes in the fairing, as well as the standard panniers or the saddlebags. So plenty of luggage capacity for long distance riding. When I got off the bike, about 90-95 minutes after the start of this, I was fine. There was no fatigue in the legs or anything. So it was fun to ride. I could definitely see myself riding one of these machines on a daily basis. The only option that wasn't on this motorcycle was BMW's audio system, which consists of the satellite radio with the CD, the stereo with the iPod connection and all that. But with the Boxer engine making such beautiful music, I'm not sure if I would actually use the audio system. So coming up to the dealership here, in first gear, I decided to have a little bit of fun, just going left, right, and it was fine. Easy to maneuver at the parking lot speed. So that's it. 2 thumbs up from this motorcyclist. Thanks to Pat at the dealership for inviting me for BMW Motorrad Day, and thanks everyone for watching.